Morning traders, and this is your Dax day trade setup for today. So just starting off on the monthly, pretty serious moves to the downside that we got here, and yesterday was just chaos. If we just have a look at the monthly, because I think this is pretty much what we should be aiming for to find our level. We're looking for a level where buyers are going to find value. Okay, and remember these markets are not designed to fall, unlike a currency which can fall for an extended period of time. Most of the large economies are not designed to fall. So there's going to be stimulus coming in. There's going to be central banks that are going to start buying stocks themselves, start lowering interest rates, and they're going to start trying to boost up the economy. So for me right now, this does look like a fairly large channel. Okay, so the bottom is, in my opinion anyway, fairly close. So we've got two levels here that we need to watch out for. The first one is pretty much 10,000, and the next one is going to be 9,400 or 9,420. So those are the two levels that we are watching for. Well, I'm watching for anyway. You can see we're fairly close to this bottom level here. And I just want to just add another level here because that's right where price is now. And you can see there's a lot of inside tails here, which price is looking at right now. There is a gap down the bottom here as well, just below this low level of 9421. So that could be attracting some attention as well. But right now for me, we've had a fairly big move down. I just want to see if we have a measured move target met. Don't think so. No, so measured move target is pretty much 10,000. Okay, so if we just cut across to the lower time frame, so for me the trend is definitely firmly to the downside. We did get some buyers step in and then the sellers step back in again. So market is trending to the downside. Coronavirus is what's driving us at the moment, and obviously oil had a major impact on the market yesterday. But what I'm seeing at the moment on our oscillators is we are in seriously overbought or oversold territory, sorry, and we need to be paying attention to what's going on. So trend is down, you should be looking for shorts, but this is sort of approaching an area where I'm a little bit cautious of continuing on a short journey. The futures market right now for the DAX is 10.8, 10.833, which is up 4% at the moment. Okay, so I go from there, got there. Okay, so it's pretty similar to what's happening on the Dow Jones. We are hovering in this area at the moment. So right now it's a massive gap up right now. So that is a difference in points of a good 489 points, which is massive for the DAX anyway. Okay, so on the Dow there is a lot of divergence brewing. Okay, and this market does follow the Dow. And if I look at the daily here, not really any diversions. There was divergence brewing. You can see there into the structure here. And then we had the oil nonsense, which done. So my comment yesterday is this an exhaustion gap? That does look fairly possible at the moment. We're going to have to wait for some structure. So let's just get to the hour. And I don't think there's anything I'm going to be able to tell you on the hour anyway, except an hour close above this fractal, which is 10.844. That would constitute a bullish signal for me. Okay, that could be a potential trend reversal. It is also a close above this pin bar, although that's gone. But that to me would be a potential bullish signal. And the only target that I have to the upside is the gap. I don't think there's give me a sec, guys. We do have some areas here, and then obviously we're going to have something there, and then something there. So let's go back to, okay, so those are the levels that we've picked up, and you can see they're all above the gap. So that gap is definitely plain sailing. Okay, so just to confirm that, let's just get across to the Ichimoku. That will give us a decent view. So firstly on the daily, that is trend down, serious trend down at the moment. Nothing to read into that except looking for shorts. And bear in mind this is a lagging indicator, so 3 hours are a little bit different because we're flattening out. So we've got a flat Tejas and a flat Tekinson, and we're going to have a flat cloud starting to form. So that's indicating a range. So that's exactly what I'm anticipating at the moment. Okay, so let's just summarize that quickly. So what I'm expecting is we're already up in this area, so expecting a gap up. We should find some sellers back here. Now what we're looking for is some structure to form. So in other words, I'm looking for a higher low to form, and you can pick that up off the hour, okay, even the half hour, to be honest. So expect a gap up this morning, gap up into this area, then a pullback, moving averages start coming together to start crossing over, take an hour or two, and then accelerate. What may change that is any central bank that starts pumping money into the markets today or this afternoon, that would change the market dynamic quite substantially, because then you're going to see pretty much a breakaway. So your other thing to bear in mind is keep an eye out for that trend line. So we're probably going to gap up above the trend line and then hopefully come back to test the trend line. That'll give us a higher low, and then you'll look for an entry long above the first hour bar or half hour bar that successfully tests the trend line. Okay. So yeah, so trend is down. We should be looking for shorts, but I prefer to look for shorts a little bit higher up. So for now, I think there's probably some short-term longs, but also bear in mind what I say. The markets are not designed to fall continually. They're designed to make money. They're designed to make profit for your pension funds, etc. So currency is a different story, but when we're talking about the markets, you know, any fall is an opportunity for investors to buy. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Okay, so don't listen to the noise. Watch what's happening on the charts at the moment. This is the charts reacting to noise at this stage. But I think sanity is going to prevail pretty soon. So we just got to be there when it does, and you'll be able to pick up some really nice long-term opportunities coming out of this. Anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. Looking for a bit of a retest, and then I will be looking to take any positive bullish price action at least until the gap close. Okay, and then I'll probably be looking at a short again to see where the short comes. The short should come and give me a higher low, and that would be my confirmation on the higher time frame that the trend is reversed. Okay, anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.